I'm just not impressed that I lost an hour of the schedule to somebody joining the wrong server, and then the groceries. And then the worst fight I've seen in the last, like, 2 fucking months. Incredible. Oh, dear. Yep, that one's on me. I take the blame for being behind schedule.
Sorry
that
for
wasn't
being
that
so
far
efficient.
off of your schedule. I had problems too.
Leave exhibition matches behind.
Yep. So what we've learned today is exhibition matches are a waste of my time in particular, and we should just not do those.
Give me a better opponent. Set up better fights. That is literally.
Yeah, just go find another team that only has 1 fight in the entire tournament.
303 under attack by SRM drones.
Those are LRMs, buddy.
I know my missiles.
You can tell they're LRMs because they're hitting from long range.
Yes, yes, Enderoth.
Actually, I agree with him.
That's so much potato hate.
It was really, genuinely the worst fight I've seen in a long time.
You gave me a relatively inexperienced opponent, and
I said place your bets, Benny. He who has still not been identified.
I still don't know who he is or what team he's on.
I don't know either.
It ain't about winning Spartans, but putting on a good show in the exhibition matches.
Sorry, I did not.
Tate wasn't even fort crawling.
Yeah, he just held W.
Slow. Tate's W is the speed of a fort crawl.
Whatever.
Yes, we won't do it anymore.
Yeah, that was affirmative action. Do not. Anyway, back to the match.
On VHack and the exhibition are
You
equally the
odds
worst.
sticking
Thanks,
together
Colonel.
in a relatively tight formation. 303 and Reaper and Bryce seem to be singling out Zek. Big old Barrett Velcro jumping on Bryce in retaliation. Drawing the fight away from Bryce's teammates. Ooh, Mr. Purple just got a hit on Zach.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Of course.
Perfect landing.
What?
This is the same ram that he pulled off in gold. Exactly the same.
And that's
Incredible.
what a lovely
Zach
trick.
is still operational.
Yep. This is, I think he actually even rammed the same side of Zach as well.
Could be. We salute you, Mr. Purple.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Now, what's Oyster up to?
Big ol' and Bryce just dueling right against the bounce zone.
It is a good
Sliding
point.
along it.
If Zex didn't want to be rammed, he probably shouldn't have painted targets on himself.
Fair enough.
Victim blaming.
Well, he did paint giant targets on either side. I don't know what you want. Mr. Purple's even kind enough to hit one. Well, this is the grudge match, and we're seeing it go much the same way.
Yep. Well, we did say that this was going to be 7 hours total, being an hour behind. That'll put us in the 8-hour range.
Well, 7 hours ideal maximum.
Then we'll be lucky if we get it in under 7 hours. Probably not.
Could run the other gold match simultaneously.
Yep. Actually, that's true.
Yeah, I suppose we could.
Alright.
Who keeps doing that? HMS versus FLC.
What server are they on?
They're assigned to Muzzle Combat 1. I posted a while ago
Oof.
that they were due to start in 10 minutes.
Alright. I'm looking at Combat 1. It has 2 people in it. Whoopie Doop and Allegrity.
Are
Incredible.
oh. I mean, I could yell at them to get over there, and then we get to Wiseman over there to fire his stream back up. Get the show on the road.
Feel like by the time I get started, we'll probably be about done with this one.
Yep, and we need to get yours done so we can get the next stage of the bracket done, but Muzzle can already be working on KSD versus MCE.
Ah,
That's
okay.
probably the best idea is to just run this tandem.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, I will yell at them to get over there.
Yeah, let's hit the gas. See if we
Floor
can
it.
pull this in before HMS. Benny is on HMS. Who on HMS? I like the updated announcement now. Okay. So you want to head over to Combat 1 there, Wiseman?
I'm logging in already.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah. I already deleted all those channels.
Rocket ship hit on Big Ol' Bear.
Hang on. I'll just create another one of these really quick. Clone. I'll make a
Bryce has a huge hole in the back where I
old
assume
live
Afterburner
number
was.
2. Create.
Ooh. Nope, now he has another hole.
Okay, Wiseman, I made a gold live number 2. They can just use whatever channels they
Yep.
want if they need them.
Pretty much cored out.
Yeah.
Take a
I
look
actually-
at Big Ol'
I
Bear.
think I saw him out of his cockpit welding. Yeah, it looks like he's. Yeah, he just hopped back in.
Let's see if I can find Big Ol' Bear. There he is.
He's to your, yeah.
What happened here?
He got lawn darted.
Ooh.
The lawn dart is still alive too. Look at him go. Oh way!
What?
Oh yeah, that thing's deadly.
So who's next on the chopping block? Everybody on Op 4 has their shields up right now.
For now. Brycecraft is out.
Ooh.
When did that happen? Hammerwork's
Dang,
getting
you got-
sloppy. Got eviscerated.
One thruster.
Yeah,
Oh, he's beyond out. He is.
he stopped existing.
Yes.
I don't even see the debris field. It's just a chunk of his ship.
Rio's
Um,
next up for the lawn dart.
Look out, bro! Oh, swing and a miss.
Oh, Genuine Oyster is trying.
No. Oh.
Mhm. He's coming in for another pass. And he
Wonder
get
if
him.
the lead indicator would help here.
Oh,
Oh, there's some light
trying to
grims.
hit him. Did
Uh,
not.
He's got completely EMP'd.
Yep, there, the
Oh.
backup. There's a visual desync.
It looks like Rio has told his team that he's getting lawn spiked.
Interesting defensive grim launch.
Oh, Preston's shields are down.
Oh
Is he
boy.
gonna connect?
Yep,
Here
Oh,
it
no.
comes.
perfect.
Yeah.
Preston,
Beautiful.
you've Goodbye.
Full flip.
It's a little too far
That-
forward on that ram. It was a little bit backwards. That would have been perfect. Just
Yeah. Well, he did take out the spinal weapons.
This is the most exciting thing I've seen in the last hour.
I don't know.
Wow, look, a thing happened. Holy shit.
I mean, it looks like that thing should still be intact. Oh, yep, there it is.
He's
Oh
sticking around
no,
too long.
they're blowing him up. They're blowing him up.
Oh, there he is.
Yep. He should have ran. Said he tried to go along for another pass.
Da-da-da.
No, he's committing. He's gonna run into nothing though.
Hey, they're targeting his thrusters.
Alright, Spartan. I have something that'll make you happy.
Mm.
On the survey, we'll put a nice big field. Should Mr. Purple's ram ships be banned? Yes, no.
Oh.
Democracy.
Okay.
What do I get this gift for?
We will take a vote. Doesn't mean we have to respect it.
Well, might as well, right? If it's overwhelming majority of people says, yep, ban him, there you go.
I will vehemently fight for Mr. Purple to continue existing.
See, Preston. Wait, that's not Preston.
That's Preston.
303's shields.
Look at the comparison between Preston and Zek. They have like identical holes in their ships.
Yep.
Yep.
This is a giant brick that is a perfect target for a nice ram. To be honest, I have no idea how it'd possibly enforce no ram ships. Maybe I'll just make it so rams do no damage.
I mean, you wouldn't hear me complaining about that.
No, but I'd probably just stop playing. I would just have no interest. I'd just run the streams.
I think ramming is a viable strategy.
Looks like
Ooh.
big old bear.
Good chunk taken out of Big Ol' Bear once, twice, 3 times. Oh, missed the
Shields
4th.
back up.
BP is only 1,000 point difference. 1,300.
I think a lot of the BP left in Op4 is those drones. Let's see, still looking for 2 subs.
Yeah, they're 1,200 each.
MCE is still looking for 2 subs.
I think Bear's rear hydros have been taken. Doesn't seem to have.
Looks like they're just damaged beyond repair. Or
He
beyond
has some
function.
shot- No, he's missing hydrogen. There is no hydrogen tanks for them.
I'm looking at a hydrogen tank that is connected to the thruster. I'm staring at it right now. It's only connected to the thruster, nothing else. It's just the thruster is broken.
I see the one you're talking about.
There's actually multiple sets of that.
But is his network all connected, or?
No, but there's hydrogen tanks that are connected directly to thrusters that are not working.
So here's a question.
Yet,
Why are fights dragging on and being so slow and not exciting?
Buster blocks.
Just jaded. Also, yeah, Buster blocks.
We reduced weight and yet we still live.
Yeah. Well, we did everything at the same time to see what would work, and turns out, actually most of it worked.
I mean, don't neglect also that people are just getting better, like just straight
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So that's always gonna.
So
be
if the next match I turned off the Buster Block buff, would you say that the matches would last as long?
Probably. Like, do you think Buster blocks are a huge factor for why I survived?
No.
No, of course not.
No, I programmed in the weapons to do less damage to you.
This guy.
That's why you survived.
Well,
They're-
I wish you would
they're
have
still-
made them a little less damaging to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to buff you as hard as I could, and it just didn't
I
work
could
out.
only get focused down so long before I eventually fell apart to arrows.
Busters are still 300% resistance, right?
Yeah,
They're 300% plus, or 100% plus the resistance 100 to both things.
yeah.
So they take a significant amount less damage. And people are building their ships majority out of them.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Let's put it on the survey. OP or not? No, actually, we don't need democracy for that. We can just say 5 points now per bus.
You get 5 points
Oh.
now. I mean, we could ask to see what the
Jesus.
general
Price by
feeling is.
5 times.
Oh god, everyone's grids are gonna get so expensive.
That'd be hilarious.
I mean, if they build them out of buster blocks, sure. But I'm anticipating people who use buster blocks more strategically if we made them more expensive.
Well, I also think it's a case of people are investing in buster blocks and less into weapons. So you've
Yeah.
got less DPS on the field. You know, more investment into
Point
shields, more investment
blocks
into
is
defense.
a low investment anyway, so.
Yeah, but bringing literally 1,000 Buster Blocks is...
Yes.
Because I gotta say, like the matches tonight, just ships don't die.
Yeah.
We were observing that as well against a few things,
Yeah.
against a couple ships, and we're like, that's interesting.
I mean, my ship died, but that's because it's made out of 4x1s, which are weak.
Your ship lasts just as long as it had to.
Yeah. I don't think it lasted long enough.
I agree with that.
Yep,
But,
the blocks are decorative.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just
Maybe buster
lasted
blocks need a
longer.
point increase. And that way people may shield their cockpit with them, but they're not going to shield literally everything in their ship with them, you know?
I mean, I also think there's a problem with finisher type weapons. It seems like arrows seem to be doing the single most like block deletion, but other weapons seems to be struggling against heavy armor, or it could be the buster blocks. But like throughout all the matches, like arrows.
Gee, it
have
sure
been,
is
like,
fucking weird that when everybody screams for armor buffs, and then the armor gets buffed, it gets stronger. That's pretty odd.
I don't think we should unbuff armor.
I
Just, you know.
never said that. I was just saying there's a lack of, like, usually there's always been weapons that are used as like finisher weapons. It seems like arrows are the only ones that really fit that build right now.
Yeah, we learned some lessons with the Ares as well. It's great for anti-shield, but unless you get lucky, you're not gonna finish anybody with it.
Yep.
You just slowly cripple them one reactor at a
Yeah.
time.
Exactly.
That's
Do you reckon we
the
need
thing.
to
I mean,
start
it does
seeing
amazing
some?
shield damage. If it also doubled as a finisher weapon, I think that would be a bit too strong.
Yeah, that's what the
Yeah,
Ares,
I
Ares needs
agree.
is more another buff.
Yeah, the Ares.
I-
No. The Ares does not need another buff. It's just if you bring 2 onto the field, you're screwing yourself.
Yeah, the Ares is exactly where it needs to be at the moment.
Yeah, it's
Um,
looking fine.
What I think is we need to have a look at some of the heavy turrets.
Have we
yeah,
seen a
that-
single Tempest tonight?
Oh yeah, there's
There
been a
were
couple.
some in ours fight. KST had a couple.
Yeah, that could be another reason, is that the dedicated ship-killing weapon is not present.
Not being used, yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch of these REIT spam weapons, and a bunch of missiles,
Yeah.
and the hole pokers, and then these matches are lasting a long time.
You don't think that, having a bunch of Erebuses is quality entertainment?
Well,
I mean, it's just kind of
what it
straining my
is
eyes,
is-
to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, we build our frames to be durable, and then we have to spend so much to make a ship that's going to last a long time that we bring a bunch of cheap weapons that aren't able to actually finish anything off, which makes the ships last even longer.
Yeah, it's a self-compounding issue.
Yes.
So just buff all weapons.
Yeah, I'll just buff damage, that's fine.
I mean, that's literally the same thing as nerfing armor. It looks like.
Yeah, let's just run
Yeah.
into circle forever. And let's
Yeah,
make sure to
we have
disable
to
ramming
draw-
damage. Let's
draw
do that as
a line.
well.
Video
Uh,
games.
I have nothing to say about this fight. I'm sorry.
I mean, isn't this what a test tournament's for anyway? To iron out these issues?
I'm
Anyway,
watching a
we're in
whole lot of-
overtime.
Wait,
I'm gonna
did we
punch
go
the
to
button.
overtime?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch the
Oh.
button. Let's go.
Dude, that's how uninteresting the fight is. We've gone into
I-
overtime.
I feel bad for the contestants. You guys are doing great. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Don't let
Doing-
these
doing great,
cringe
guys.
Fucking announcers get you down. You're doing amazing. Fight the good fight.
It's just the 1,000 spam weapons that isn't doing, like,
Yeah.
finishing. It's doing a little bit of damage that it's supposed to do as a point defense dual type turret.
You were no.
You were hitting people half the time, so.
You were
Yeah,
chastising.
it
saying
look.
that-
It is removing blocks. See, 1 block every hit.
I'm watching it hit now. Yeah.
No,
Hit.
look at the top left there. See, every time it
I don't
hits,
see
block
one
disappears.
block with every hit.
But
I'm
it's gotta
watching
hit.
it.
Half
It-
the time it doesn't hit.
Yeah, I'm
Half the
watching
time
it.
it just goes, I'm gonna detonate over here instead. Get right.
In that radius, it will apply the damage.
I was watching Big Old Bear. Well, you know what? Maybe it had shields up. I'll watch it back. Give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yep. Okay, the first thing it touches in whatever radius scan it does is a shield, then it'll apply the damage to the shield.
Gotcha.
If it's a block that'll touch, then it's that. Remember when the magnetars were doing like no shield damage?
You mean, yeah, the exact opposite of what they were supposed to be doing.
Yeah, they had the same settings that how the Airbus does right now.
Dual purpose weapons. Is this the curse of the 203?
It is the curse of the 203.
It's literally a 203 replacement.
I mean, it shoots stuff down. There you go.
Yeah, sure does.
I mean, I think a lot of these fights that are dragging on, there's
I think everyone saw the new shiny dual purpose weapon. That-
Yep. There we go. We're finally
Uh,
closing up on this match, thank God.
we also have a distinct lack of focus on both teams for finishing crippled opponents. We didn't see that a lot.
So maybe it's not just that people are getting better. Maybe it's that we're all getting worse.
Yeah, we're all
No,
getting
it's
worse,
not.
and
We're just
because-
sucking at doing damage.
Like Zex has been crippled since like the first 2 minutes of the
he has
match.
not been crippled. He's just had a small hole punched into his giant
Oh, yeah,
fucking brick.
You know, yeah, just a small hole that went through the entirety of the ship and took off
So-
like 3,000 battle points.
So what you're saying is ships are too heavy and that light armor isn't present enough?
That is probably something to be looked into, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that sounds right to me.
Maybe ships are too heavy.
Tell you what, there's a big difference between the little fast mover I was running and that thing made out of heavy armor weighing 10k or 10 mil.
Yep, there's a lot of quandaries I can make, but what I'm looking at right now is small spam point defense and well, coil gun battery spam weapons hitting a ship that is made out of heavy armor. When the Grims go through, they go through nothing because they're going through a weapon and they go through
Watch
heavy
them.
armor.
Watch them do a whole fucking lot of nothing right now on your screen.
Yeah.
Here's a hot take. I think part of the problem is the specific resistant light and heavy armor. The specific resistant light armor.
Is
Heavy
anybody
armor
using
element's
that
fine.
shit?
I don't think
Yeah.
anyone's using it.
Yeah, this guy's using heavy armor, heavy armor, heavy armor, heavy armor.
Is it entirely heavy armor?
It's entirely heavy armor, the whole thing. And
It's
watch,
heavy armor.
see the heavier blocks? It's going down by one, by one, by one, by one, by one. So,
yeah.
in another 2,416 seconds, the end of the fight will be over.
My entire frame is built out of heavy kinetic armor.
Yeah. Which,
Is that because you have AoE pooled damage on those?
yep.
Gotcha. That's probably a thing.
Because if I turned on 30,000 linear damage to these would be just
They're
another
just
Asterius.
different things. Gotcha.
Big Rig has a good point. How about we bump the BP up?
What do you mean?
How about we
You
don't?
mean give people even more points.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Let's
that's-
put more
invest in-
points into
invest
fucking
in
reactors.
More
so they can
points
take
and
more
less
buster blocks
weight.
to make their
Yeah.
ships like
Yeah,
higher
let's get
buster
some more
blocks.
points so I can have a 40,000 Buster Block ship.
Save
Buster
years
blocks-
Spartan getting
Buster
harder
blocks to
right
5 points each.
Save the theory crafting for the survey, please.
Yeah.
now. I believe in you, Throw 3. You can do it.
I mean, I think we are getting ahead of ourselves. I'm sure the survey will have valuable feedback.
Oh yes, very valuable. I'm sure someone's gonna mark overpowered on all railguns, so they might actually be right on the 75s for once.
What do you mean? I absolutely failed to kill fucking anybody with them.
You ripped into a lot of ass.
I sure did. It's a good thing I brought 12 of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
There was one guy that brought
like.
like 24 of the fucking things.
That'd be Bryce, who's dead.
Yeah, he is contracted dead, not alive. Anyway, this match is fucking 20 meters from being over. What's our next match?
Okay, your next match is going to be KST versus MCE.
Resilient souls, I salute you.